And you've been set up. Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for The Haves and the Have-Nots, Season 5, Episode 16, Railroad. Now, the episode starts off with where it left off. Candice, she's getting the 3rd degree from Charles and his Secret Service. Candice is trying to look around like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on? She's like, you can't do this. No, you can't do this. They're trying to say that she's a terrorist. They're looking at this computer that has Oscar's computer, and it has all of these pictures of the family, and it's dating back from 5 years. So essentially, someone's been stalking Oscar and his family for Oscar. Well, that was Candice that stalked him. Stalking Charlie and his family because, again, they're trying to do everything they can to make sure that he doesn't become the president. And he's like, you're under arrest. Candice is like, what? I cannot go to jail. I cannot. I'm thinking, is it bad that I thoroughly enjoyed when they put those handcuffs on her? When finally someone was able to get over on her, for real over, not just temporarily over until they have something else because of the recordings, because of all this stuff. Candice is trying to do her very best to wiggle her way out of it. The guy says, you know what? No, take the cuffs off and you guys can leave. Thank you. So then what's this when he goes and tells them, look, so I know who you thought you were messing with, but I'm not the one. And Candice tries to say, well, no. He's like, let's just start over. Yeah, let's start over. Hi, my name is Charles Frederick. And then he said, Candice, what was it, like Candice D, I forgot what the D stands for, Young. I'm thinking, Candice, he knows you. And it's like, don't try that mess with me. I know that you went and conned, you do this a lot, don't you? Do what? $7.4 million. You somehow got $7.4 million. And I know that was Allison Mann. Here's your MO. You've been hookering, prostituting yourself out since college. You've been going after the professors, anyone that had some type of status or clout, getting a bag, a car, some shoes, some money from them. You've been doing this all your life. You've been scamming, baby. You're a great scammer. But now you got conned. You got conned, and now there's nothing you can do about it. You're here because you're also working with Oscar, Brendan, whatever you want to call him. He was the one that went and tried to convince you to go and con me out of doing the recording. Yes, we have the recording. Yes, you only had that one part. I already know because we deleted it. Here's how this really works. In the real world, someone like me is the alpha male. Someone like you, someone who's just a con artist, baby, you really think that you're the first one that's trying to do something like this to me? I'm thinking, oh Lord, does he get caught up in this mess all frequently? I said, Charles, you got some explaining to do. And he does it. He goes and divulges the fact that, you know what, the last one actually went to Guantanamo. Happily. And you will have gone too if you continue to lie to me. Here's how this works. I knew who you were the moment you stepped in the hotel. I saw you. You thought you made me? No. I made you. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, made means that essentially you thought that you had me. You knew my whole agenda. No, I knew everything about you as soon as I saw you. I had my people do their research, so I knew the people that you were connected with. I knew everything except for the news information, which he isn't aware of. We'll get to that in a second. But he's just telling her, here's how this works. You're free to go, ish. You may want to stick around for a little bit. I think you're beautiful. You're one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. And I will say, Candice looks really good this season. She's always looked good, but I mean, this season she looks really good. Really good. I'm thinking, damn, after the baby too? Okay. Yeah, but I'm getting distracted. The point is, Charles is a boss. Candice is trying to see if she can run some type of con. He says, no. Now, remember, Catherine used to call Candice number 9. Charles says, you know what? Your name is out of my league. As in, I'm out of your league. I said, you know what? Stop. I can't do this. No, but we need to continue. So he gives her this ultimatum of, I'm not one of those men where, because I have power, I'm going to force you to sleep with me. I'm going to say it's in your best interest to sleep with me because you did an amazing job. Not only did you have looks, woo, woo, wow. You worked that mouth. You did everything. I was blown away. You blew me away. And she was like, yeah, I mean, I can't believe I blew you. It's like, oh yeah, you did that. No, I didn't mean like that. Thinking, it doesn't matter because that's what he means. And it's like, you know what? I'm thinking maybe you can be one of the women that I have when I go from stop to stop. You can be one of. And Candice said, and I knew it was over then. Candice may have went with it along with this until she learned that she was one of. Candice is like, she's like me. Either I am the one, I'm the one, or else there is no one. Because if I'm one of, that means that there is a number 2, a number 3, a number 4, or maybe I am the number 2, the number 3, the number 4. That can't be for me. It cannot. It cannot. So he just figures, you know what? It sucks because things could have gone really well for you. Things have worked out. The money could have been right. Candice still has a look of, I'm kind of disgusted because I thought I had you. I thought I knew who you were. And I felt bad because I really didn't want to try and con you. You look like a good father, a decent dude. And part of it is true. To a certain degree, Candice is telling the truth. She's always lying, but to a certain degree, she is telling the truth when she's saying this. So that's why he's letting her live right now. But he says, there's two faces. Around the office, my name is Chucky. Because you're seeing Chucky right now. Charles is a nice, sweet, general public guy. Chucky is the killer. Chucky is the guy who secures the bag, makes sure the bag doesn't get stolen by anyone else, makes sure that the vision stays moving forward. You got it? Because he's not smiling. He just has this look of, he's more so the, that's Chucky. And we got a knock at the door. We got a knock at the door. And you're not going to believe who it was. You won't. You won't. Remember Jeffrey's little boo thing? Jeffrey's little boo thing that became really crazed over him? Damn it. I can't believe oh my, this isn't fair. What is his name? What is his name? What is his name? Oh, I had it too. I had it too. Hold on. 5, 4. Landon! He's back. When that door opens, Landon looks at Candice. Now, mind you, Candice doesn't say anything to give off the fact that she knows him, but she's giving that look of, so now you working for him? So now you're trying to get him away from me? You sure? I was cackling because the camera kept panning back to Candice, and she just kept doing this like, yes, Landon, so what about that? And yes, Landon. I said, you need to stop. This is too much. Landon is like, we have to go. There was a shooting, and you need to go there and represent. And you need to talk to the mother of the child that was killed. And this whole time, we know that was Quincy Jr. Candice is the only one that doesn't know that this boy's dead. Clearly, Landon didn't make the connection yet. It's like, we need to go and talk to the mother. We need to do all this and that. The mother's right there. All you need to do is blink, and she's right there. Landon is doing everything he can to try and make Charles leave the room. Charles says, excuse me, I don't work for you. You work for me. Yes, but I worked for Maggie Day. I said, oh my God, that's right, Maggie. That's why you want me, because I'm the best of the best. And, well, the best is dead, so you're getting the second best. And here are your options. I really want to help you. I really want to do things to further along your career, but we need to go. We need to go now, because I just feel like it's not in your best interest to be here at this very moment. Yes, we get it. Candice is a con artist. You need him to go and leave. So Landon leaves. He's like, oh, Lord, because Charles is on a power trip right now. Chucky's out. Chucky's out, and because Chucky's out, Chucky isn't taking lift from no one. And that includes some newbie that he hired. That's on his payroll. So then Landon leaves. Charles says, you know what? You're going to stay around. So you're gonna stay for a while, right? You sure? Okay, good. I'll see you later. Thinking, so does that mean they're gonna have sex, or I'm gonna see you later and Candice is gonna decide if they're going to have sex? I don't know. Oh God, I wasn't ready for this next scene. That was the first one, because remember, last week I was done. That pulled me back in. It did pull me back in. That twist pulled me back in. I gotta give it to them. But then we get to Veronica, and part of me was irked. The other part of me was thoroughly. I said, this is right up her alley. Veronica goes to visit the poor, soon-to-be mother. Well, I guess not really soon-to-be, but eventually, Melissa. And Melissa's thinking that, oh my God, you came to see me? No, I came to see the baby. I only care about the baby. Why do you care about somebody? First of all, you tried to kill yourself. Here's how this works. You're not going to do that again. But if you're going to, make sure you did it right the first time, because you're not getting a second time. You cut with that razor. Because why? Someone died? My father died. Oh, well. Too bad. People die. Get over it. I said, oh God, Veronica, you evil and you trash. You're trash. You are trash. You trash. Not only are you trash, then we have this, you were supposed to be friends with her parents, and you're going treating their daughter like this? Because she's just an incubator. That's the issue. You see it as an incubator, you tell her, don't you ever go and try to kill yourself again, because if you ever try and go and do something like that again, I'm going to go and put an IV. I'm going to make sure that they strap you up. Mind you, speaking of being strapped up, why was Melissa just had free range? This woman tried to kill herself. She should have been. Sometimes they'll go and make sure that you can't move. So not only is she free to move, where's the stuff? Where's the IV? Where's the, because she lost a lot of blood, so where's the IV? Where's the stuff to track her heart? And I'll give them this. Maybe it was under her gown. So maybe that's where it was, because we heard the heart monitor, race when Melissa was getting upset / scared of Veronica, because Veronica slapped her. Veronica slapped her 2 times. Melissa looked like she was like, you ain't gonna hit me. I looked at her like, are you gonna boss up anymore? Because if not, Veronica's not gonna respect that. She's gonna see that as a little bit of insolence. That's what she's gonna see. She'll be over it. And Veronica, like I said, she called Melissa trash. She said, you're just an incubator. Tried to kill yourself. I'll make sure that you're living, but you're pretty much dead. You're in a situation where you're in the catatonic state. That means that you can't do anything. But in her case, she'll make sure that she's coherent enough to understand everything that's going on. And because of that, I don't care if you get to the point where your child is at the table and the only thing that's causing you to survive are the crumbs from your child. If that's what it takes to make sure that you're at least alive, that's what's going to happen. So you listen to me, little girl. You're not going to kill yourself. I don't care. Oh, you still want to do it, don't you? Bam! You're not going to kill yourself. You're going to live, because I'm going to make sure that there's heaven on earth for you. I mean, you're raggedy. Your wig's a mess. Your foundation's gone. The foundation's cracked. You just, dang, I almost regret using you to get a grandchild out of you. You dirtied up my sheets. You dirtied up my good old sheets with your nasty old blood. I was having a nice old sleep when you decided to come and try to kill yourself. Then I had to go and stay in this hospital all night just so that to check on you, not you, but the grandchild. I had to go and get changed so I can look somewhat presentable, because I have work to do. Try and kill yourself again and see what happens. Try and do something that's stupid ever again, threatening the life of my grandchild. That's the only thing that I care about. See what happens again. Happens again. Veronica. That's the evil Veronica for you. Now we're back at Catherine's house. They have the guy over because they need to do the preparations for Quincy Jr.'s funeral. Hannah reluctantly chooses the casket, makes a fuss about paying, and wants to know the price. Catherine looked at her like, I know you don't have any money. I got you. I got you. You're my friend for real. Don't worry about it. Hannah backs off, says, okay. Hannah still wants to see where Benny is, so she calls, and Mitch answers. Mitch is trying to lie, but he's unable to do so. And Hannah was about to get information out. I was like, I can't tell you, Miss Young, because the story is this. Oh, so the last time I talked to you, you said the same thing, that he's out. Where is he? He's at the store. He's at the store. Where is he? He's out. He's out where? He's at the store. I said, no, we're not doing this wordplay. We're not. Catherine comes in because she sees Hannah's upset. So, excuse me, who is this? Who is this? No, this is Catherine. I'm a friend of Hannah's. Who is this? Okay, Catherine, look. Thank God we're not a speaker, right? All right. Here's how this goes. Benny's in jail. He's in what? Yeah, he's in jail. I can't. He swore me not to tell his mom that he's in jail. It's because the whole Quincy murder thing. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of heard about. Yeah, that's a mess. Yeah, I know. So just make sure she doesn't find out, okay? All right, I'll handle it. 5 seconds later, what happened? Oh, what happened to Benny? Oh, he's out. Oh, he's fine. No, I need to know. Well, you need to know what? I'm going. Going where? What happened to Benny? He's in jail. What? Because they're trying to accuse him of killing Quincy. What? So then he goes and Hannah goes and runs out. I'm over it at this point. I'm like, Catherine, you really... I guess she's gonna find out one way or the other. Next thing we know, we're back at the hospital. And Wyatt's awake. Wyatt's awake. Anna's there. Anna says, I'm gonna go and get the car. They had some light little banter. Jim was still there. So Jim comes out of the shadows. And it's like, oh, hey, Wyatt. Things don't go so well. Wyatt's still a little shook from Jim. Because remember, he put Jim in jail. He told Jim about that. And he's like, oh, so you want me to go and testify on your behalf even though I'm the one that wanted to put you in jail? I don't care about that. I care about you. I love you. Give me the money back. What? Let your mother and I invest the money. Let us handle it. We'll give you a stipend. We'll give you an allowance. I said, allowance? Wyatt's looking as old as you right now in the face, Jim. How are you trying to give that grown man an allowance? With his own inheritance. Really? No, that's not happening. He doesn't like you. Remember, you're the one that put him in jail. You're the one that endangered him while he was in jail because you put him in jail, not because you wanted your son to be raped. No, no one's saying that. What we are saying is that because of your actions and the fact that you kind of used him as a punching bag whenever you're upset, when you were prior to, Wyatt has some PTSD. He doesn't want anything to do with you, and then you say you love him? He also did you like the devil. The devil's lying right now, and he's doing a hell of a job. I don't believe him, but he's working. He is working. Wyatt was over it, said, here's how this works. I don't care if I ever see you or mom again. Actually, I do care. I don't want to see you two again. I'm done with you. I'm tired of the speeches. That's what you always do to me. You always go, and then you huff and puff, and then the hands go flying. Here's how this works. You're not doing this to me ever again. I'm leaving. We're done. Jim then calls Oscar and says, Oscar, I need you to go and handle this. What's your plan? I got to handle. What is your plan? I need to know because I don't care about the whole war thing. What is your plan to get my son's money back so I can get... He is an addict. I understand that he's really trying this time, but he really tried every other time before that, and it didn't work out so well for him. So I need to find out from you, what are you doing? Oscar said, I'm handling. I know you don't know me, but click. I said, ooh. Why? Because he's gonna try and bribe Anna. He's gonna try and bribe Anna, and it looks like it works. And I said, you know what? I know I couldn't trust her. One way or the other, either flirting with him or with Wyatt or something else, but I knew I couldn't trust her. I said, something bad's happened. And I knew it because when she calls Jeffrey later, because I feel like I'm going to forget this, she never mentions it, which means that unless it happened before he was ever, before Wyatt, soon to be quote unquote pimp of sorts, Oscar went and bribed her. She took the bribe. Now, We're back at the jail. Veronica comes down there. She wants to see Bay. She's like, so what you doing here? Wait a minute. You're in charge for charges of committing the murder, or at least being a part of the murder scheme for Quincy Maxwell. And yet you're telling me that they want you to go because you can go. Not necessarily that they want you to go, but you're allowed to go. Yeah, some people from the FBI. The FBI. What are you talking about? Yeah, some Secret Service people. The Secret Service. This is two different. What are you talking about? Look, some Secret Service people said that I was endangering like a high-powered person, and I thought it was you. I was like, thank you for thinking that I was that high-powered, but no, that's above my pay grade. Well, what about your husband? No, it has to be him. We're on the same level. We're equally yoked as far as careers. So no, it's not him. Well, it's someone. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they're saying that I did something that I didn't do. They're saying that I can go, but I can't go. They're saying they want to take blood, but they don't want to take blood. I don't get it. She's like, yeah, something about this is weird. It is very odd, especially what you're saying to me, because you're dumb, so I normally don't believe half of what you're saying. I guess I'll go and look into this. Yeah, well, you go and look into that. Excuse me, where's my thank you? Thank you. Thank you. But before you go, can I use your phone? What do you mean? I need to call my mom, and I don't want her to know that I'm here. Well, she's gonna find out because you can't use my phone. Why are you so dumb? You don't even know how any of this works. And so then she leaves, and before she leaves, she makes sure to mention that you will be having sexual relations with me after I get you out of here. That's how this will work. She didn't say it like that, but she suggested it, and everyone could read in between the lines. Even, remember, he's so over it. And when I say he, I mean Benny's so over it. I feel like Benny's just a second away from blowing up. Next thing we know, Justin comes over to Wyatt's. He doesn't have an apartment, so we'll say his hotel room. And he's looking at him like, wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, hold on, shut up for a moment. Your mother made us. She knows. I don't know why, how she knows, but she knows. And because she knows, I had to follow you. I had to do all this stuff. But why do you follow me? It's weird. But I had to go and see you. Why'd you have to go and see me? It's weird. You're a stalker. No. Will your mom out me? Yes, she will. She's evil. But this connection, I just love you so much, and I'm really sorry, Jeffrey. I know I come off crazy, but I'm really sorry. And that thing I did to you when we first met and tried to force myself on you, I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me? I don't know. That was really messed up. No, but I really need your forgiveness. I do. Like, look, you need to go because I need to figure some things out. I don't have time for any of this right now. Go. Because he was doing all this, why I love you, I need you, babe. I said, no, I don't care about this. What I care about is this last scene where David and Erica were talking, and Erica had to apologize to David because she said, no, don't apologize to me. You were putting it down. I was falling in love. It was just, whoa, I wasn't expecting that from you. So, and he was like, oh, okay, that's a relief. And they said, what I can't deal with is that ex-wife drama. I'm thinking, they're not divorced yet. But okay. She's like, she's crazy. In comes Veronica, sits down. Girl, you have no idea how crazy I really am. I was done. I was done. That was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. That was a mess. Come back next week. I wasn't ready.